In this class, we will learn the introduction to ECMAScript. So ECMAScript is nothing but it's a standardization for JavaScript. So we will learn how ECMAScript and JavaScript are connected. Okay. So to learn that, we have to go back further in the past to 1995. In 1995, Netscape Navigator was the most prominent browser. So it has the 80% of market share in those days. So those were the times when the World Wide Web is getting popularized. So this Netscape Navigator browser was used for this document sharing. It doesn't have interactivity. It simply use HTML's hyperlink to navigate from one document to another and distribute and share documents. Okay, then the founder of Netscape named Mark Anderson has had a vision that the website should be interactive. It need to be dynamic. So there should be some client-side interactivity should be there. So he planned something and he wanted to develop a programming language for that, a scripting language for that. And they want a simple scripting language. Their first preference was Oracle's Java. So Java was getting popularized at that time, but they want something simple. But Java was not that solution because Java was a little bit difficult to study. So they wanted to develop something simple, and there was an employee called Brandon Eich. He developed a programming language which is simple and effective for browsers for client-side dynamic scripting, and it was first called Mocha. So JavaScript's first name was Mocha. It was created by just 10 days by Brandon Eich. So it has the features of object-oriented programming adapted from Smalltalk and syntax of Java. And eventually its name got changed to LiveScript. Then from that to JavaScript. So that was the naming history of JavaScript. In these days, Microsoft introduced a newer browser called their Internet Explorer. You may have heard about Internet Explorer. So that was the time Microsoft introduced Internet Explorer, and they developed their own scripting platform, which they call JScript. Okay, so Microsoft introduced their own programming scripting language called JScript, which is similar to JavaScript. And this led to a pretty famous confusion among the World Wide Web, because the companies have to generate websites. They want to make the websites interactive, and they have options to design it in two ways. Either they can go for JavaScript, which is popular in Netscape, and or they can go for Microsoft Internet Explorer's JScript. So that was a dilemma, which to choose. So it is like some website will look better in Internet Explorer, and some will load better in the case of Mozilla, not Mozilla, Netscape. So Mozilla was later found after this Netscape. Okay, so that was a challenge for companies. They have the manpower, and they can build their websites in either compatible to JavaScript or compatible to JScript. So that was a decision making problem. And at that time, Netscape Navigator, Netscape Navigator, Netscape company approached a standardization organization called ECMA. ECMA stands for European Computers Manufacturers Association. That's what's the abbreviation for ECMA. So there is a standardization authority, and this Netscape approached them for standardizing this JavaScript so that it will be compatible universally or across all browsers. So that's what they want to do, and ECMA did a standardization for JavaScript, and that's the JavaScript versions we see afterwards. So new versions of ECMAScript is created every year, and ECMAScript is the standardization for JavaScript. ECMA stands for European Computers Manufacturers Association. So they standardize JavaScript functionalities every year. They update functionalities every year. They has a meeting including popular vendors and experts, and they will decide which are the features that need to be introduced as part of ECMAScript revision. So currently the ECMAScript latest version is ECMAScript 2019, or it is also called ES9. And one of the popular ECMAScript version is ES6 or ECMAScript 2016. So it's introduced several features which made the coding very easy and efficient in the case of JavaScript. It adapted several concepts from many different programming languages. Okay, in the coming lectures we will learn the following basic topics in the case of ECMAScript, which will make your coding a lot more comfortable and easier. So ECMAScript features, we will learn these concepts like let, const, template strings, default, spread operator, then iterators, arrow functions, classes, promise, and async await. So these are the some of the important topics I chose from the list of this ECMAScript versions that we will learn in the upcoming lessons. Thank you.